It's with regret but not surprise that I'm forced to report that Terminator Genisys is, to paraphrase film critic William Shakespeare, a tale told by idiots, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Though not quite Terminator Salvation bad, Genisys sinks in the quicksand of its own outrageously convoluted plot, gasping for life as it desperately tries to explain itself all the way through the film. It's so impossibly, nonsensically complicated, it's less a sequel than a parody of the franchise, a jokeless comedy that's sadly no fun at all. Traditionally, the Terminator movies are tales told on the run. Pursued by technological terrors from an apocalyptic future, the characters grow, bond, battle, and for the first few movies at least, the formula worked a treat. Trouble is, as the story's timeline grew ever more complex, the purity of the concept has been exponentially corrupted. Whizzing backwards and forwards in time with mad abandon, Genisys features young Arnolds battling old Arnolds, T-800s tripping over T-1000s, good guys becoming bad guys, dreams becoming reality. It's a mess. Incomprehensible to franchise newcomers and veteran Terminator fans alike. Of course, Genisys might still have worked if the characters were strong, if the actors playing them could, act, if the action set pieces were novel and had some oomph, but none of those things are the case here. Game of Thrones' Emilia Clarke makes for a pitifully slight Sarah Connor. God, how I miss Linda Hamilton. Jai Courtney's Carl Reese and Jason Clarke's John Connor are equally feeble, charisma-free zones, the lot of them. Of course, Schwarzenegger's in it too, and he tries to bring the old school charm, but much as I love him, and though it pains me to say this, his day is done. He's less, "I'll be back," than, "Oh my back," and I'd rather remember him as he was. There's not a moment in this movie that rings true, makes sense, or fills you with wonder. It's not interesting, emotionally engaging, or fun. If you go to see Terminator Genisys, you won't hear laughing, or clapping, or cheering, just a tired little voice in your head asking what on earth compelled you to go and see Terminator Genisys. Enough is enough. Please, Hollywood, no more Terminators. It's time to tell the franchise on your bike. I'll be back next week with a review of Ted 2. Before you leave though, please do take a moment to subscribe. Hasta la vista, babies.